Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to take a little break from grammar and we will dive into the world of small talk in Serbian culture. If you ever visited Serbia or met Serbian people, you might have noticed something interesting. Serbs love to talk. Communication is a big part of our culture and it's something that makes us unique and welcoming. Small talk in Serbian is ćaskanje, and to make small talk is ćaskati. In Serbia, starting a conversation with a stranger is as natural as saying zdravo. Whether you're waiting for a bus, standing in a line at a grocery store, or just taking a walk in a park, don't be surprised if someone strikes up a chat with you. This is especially true with older people who are often eager to share stories about their lives, their families, and even give you a bit of advice. So, if you're planning to visit Serbia, you're about to move, or you already live here, stick around. We're going to explore some common Serbian small talk phrases and situations in which you can use them. Let's get started. When it comes to small talk in Serbian, we have some universal phrases and some phrases that are typical for specific situations. The first phrase is the universal one that we use when we're making small talk with cashiers, gas station workers, taxi drivers, or anyone who works with people. Jel ima posla? This is a common phrase that usually serves as a conversation starter. And what we mean to ask is if there are a lot of customers coming in and out that day. Another universal and common phrase you can hear is jesi vredan or jesi vredna. This phrase is usually used when you see someone doing some work. If you're doing something around your front yard, watering the flowers or mowing the lawn, and a neighbor passes by your house, you can hear him ask you this. Older people often ask kids this when they see them helping out their parents with something. Or if you go to a local market every day, you can also ask the cashier this question. It's hard to translate this one, but it means something like, are you keeping busy? With the connotation of being hardworking and helpful at that moment. This question often has a humoristic answer. Mora I to neko. Of course, we need to mention the most common icebreaker in the world of small talk, weather. This is a universal topic we all use when we're making small talk. In Serbia, we usually complain about it. Here is the common ćaskanje about the weather. Ovo vreme je katastrofa. Da, jedan dan 25, drugi dan 10 stepeni. Nije ni čudo što su svi bolesni. We use this topic when making a small talk with our colleagues as well. Kako je lepo vreme, šteta što moramo da radimo. Or, kako je odvratno vreme, jedva čekam da završim sa smenom. Another situation where Serbs make small talk is at a supermarket or a flea market. For example, if there are a lot of people in a market, you'll probably hear someone say something like this. Kakva gužva, kao da dele nešto za džabe. We also like to say, kakva gužva, kao da su penzije. We use this saying because every time on pension payout day, which is around the 10th day of the month, pensioners create a big crowd in pharmacies and supermarkets, and it's almost guaranteed you'll have to wait in a line for a long time that day. Of course, one of the most common topics in the market is about current prices. Cena čvaraka samo raste. Kakva ludnica. Also, if some other customer is rude, you'll probably comment on that with the cashier as well. Užas kakvih sve ljudi ima. Strašno. Serbs use strašno frequently as a negative reaction to some situation or someone's behavior, aka a deprecation. A great place to make small talk is in the taxi. We Serbs like to comment on different things with our taxi drivers, from politics to current events and weather. Of course, we simply must comment on the current traffic situation. Kakva gužva u saobraćaju, a svi nešto žure. Or, gledaj ga kako vozi, ko ti dade dozvolu? Dade is a form of the verb dati in one of the past tenses in the Serbian language, and this tense is called aorist. You won't be learning about this form in your Serbian language classes because we rarely use it in everyday language, but you may hear it in some phrases. We use it to be more expressive, but we'll talk more about this some other time. Moving on, it's also very common to make small talk about current gas prices. For example, jel to opet skočila cena goriva? Da, uskoro ćemo izgleda stvarno svi ići peške. The next situation ideal for ćaskanje is in a park. Parks are full of people ready to spark a conversation with you. The small talk usually happens if someone sees parents walking with their child. In this situation, it's common to comment on how cute the child is. So, you can hear something in this fashion. Jao, vidi je, or vidi ga, if it's a boy. Lepa je kao lutka. Kakav šmeker. It's also very common to try and speak with a child and ask questions like kako se zoveš or koliko imaš godina. Of course, if you see someone walking the dog, it's normal to compliment the dog as well. Something like Bože, kako je sladak. Jel mogu da ga pomazim? Another situation that usually sparks small talk is an elevator ride. Besides chatting about your pet or kids, in Serbia it is very common to compliment someone on their outfit, shoes, or looks. For example, you can say or hear something like Wow, super su ti cipele. Gde si ih kupila? It's not rare for Serbs to ask you where you bought something that they like. Another common question following this interaction might be koliko si platio or koliko si platila. While this might seem a bit rude to foreigners, Serbian people don't mean to be rude or to get into your finances by asking this question. Actually, this question is very common because Serbs are genuinely interested and curious about everything. So if you get this question, don't feel awkward or uncomfortable. This is just a part of small talk. Of course, we don't make small talk just with strangers. We also do it when we bump into our friends and acquaintances on the street. That conversation usually looks something like this. Gde si? O, ćao, šta ima? Evo ništa, kod tebe? Isto, sve po starom. Note that de is a shorter form of gde, where. The phrase gde si is literally translated as where are you, but it has the same meaning as how's it going. This conversation can also look like this. Ćao, gde si? Evo, ti? Evo. There isn't an adequate translation of evo, but it practically means that everything's the same. You're just going through the day as everybody else is. Also, it's common to end this conversation with mogli bismo nekad na kafu, which means we could grab a coffee sometimes. As you suppose, this usually never happens. It's just a polite thing to say. The last example we want to talk about is a question you can hear and ask every day, and that's kako si. Why is this question unique? Well, for us, it isn't, but as a foreigner, you can be surprised that Serbs actually like to give long answers to this question and tell you all about their day, current mood, or some situation that happened to them recently. Also, don't be surprised if you get a follow-up question for your short answer. We generally want to know if you're okay or not, so a simple dobro sam usually won't suffice. And that's it for our video. I hope we managed to bring you closer to the Serbian small talk culture. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can keep up with our upcoming videos. Also, follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more fun and educational content. And now, comment below what is your favorite small talk question or phrase you heard so far in Serbian. Zdravo i čujemo se u komentarima.